Hello everyone, welcome back to the Golden Plateau Sanctuary. Today is a bird episode for you guys. That's it, we're just gonna do birds. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna build some new aviaries and so one will be over here by the East Asian Gardens featuring like 4 Asian birds. So we got some red crowned cranes from that business party we held a while ago. Also asked the UCZ for some egrets and mandarin ducks, and they gave us that. So probably build the aviary over here. The goldfish, obviously, we're gonna have to move away because they'll get eaten by the birds. So we'll probably extend the pond over here, put the goldfish in here. That way they don't get eaten by the ducks or the cranes. And we also got the snowy owls, which I showed a while ago. That was from the Vexento event. And they're probably gonna use this little building here, which used to be a penguin exhibit. See, it's all drained out now. We're gonna fill this up and use this little building and build like an aviary attached to it for the snowy owls. We also got some Spix macaw, also from the business party we hosted. They donated the Spix macaws and the red crown cranes, so they'll probably get an aviary attached to this building where the sloths used to be. Let's build an aviary attached to there. I'm not too sure if I'll show the building of the Spix macaw and the snowy owl. Depends how long the big main aviary over here will take by the East Asian Gardens. But yeah, I'm gonna get along building those aviaries for all of our birds, and I'll see you in a bit. Everyone, we got some new aviaries to show off. These are the 2 aviaries we built off camera because most of the time was taken up by a big aviary in the time lapse. Anyway, first one, we got where our old penguins used to be. We use the old shelter, the little aviary over it, and we got our snowy owls. Now, snowy owls you find in the the Arctic regions. So in North America and Eurasia, you find them. So the males are mostly white, and the females, you see over here, she has a bit more black spots on her. So this is the female, this is the male. They do nest in the ground because they live in the tundra and there's not enough sunlight throughout the year for trees to grow, so they have no choice but to nest on the ground. And most owls are active at night, but snowy owls are actually active during the day, especially in the summer, because in the summer the days are super long. Sun don't even set, so essentially I guess they have no choice but to be active in the day in summer if the sun doesn't set in the Arctic. Anyway, second aviary we got our Spix macaw. These were given to us as a reward for the party we held over there in our function area. Yeah, but Spix macaws, they're a type of Brazilian macaw. They're completely blue. You see, not very big difference between males and females. So in the exhibit we gave them a bit more climbing structures. On the inside, we can close them here at night in case they get cold. Our snowy owls, we don't have a lot of climbing structures because, like I said, they nest on the ground. They don't climb a lot. They don't sit in trees a lot. But these guys got some climbing structures. We can close them at night. And they found in Brazil. They're a bit small for macaws, and they're very critically endangered. They assume they might even be extinct in the wild. So yeah, that's probably all because of habitat loss. So we're very lucky to have these very rare birds, which might be extinct in the wild. I hope they're not, though. I hope you still find them in the wild, and there are plans to reintroduce them to the wild. So they're not completely gone, but the earth is not looking so hot for the species. And for the East Asian gardens, I tried to remove it. We're doing it on another map, so because it was super laggy here the first time I tried to record, and with the new map we have a bit more space to work in. It'll be less laggy on this map and in the East Asian gardens. Like on our another thing that's on the new map is the wall center and the blue whale hall. They're on different maps because I want to build an aquarium there, and that would be way too laggy for just one world with all of these things. But anyway, yeah, so let's just pretend that behind the statically placed forest there's the East Asian section. So if we just walk through here and do a tactical transition, and we're in the East Asian gardens. Yeah, but no, the multiple maps just helps with the lag of it. And anyway, we're in the East Asian gardens. You see everything's pretty similar. I tried to rebuild it to be the same. You can take a quick little mini tour of this. See the Chinese giant salamander exhibits the same. The tanukis, similar. Red pandas, also similar. You even got the roof, the glass roof. No, but we're not here to see them. We are to see our East Asian birds. I guess we can look at the goldfish for a little bit. So yeah, the goldfish are fenced off from this little bit here because I'm scared the birds in here might eat them. I know the egrets, they might eat the fish. I've even heard some cases where mandarin ducks have swallowed some goldfish, so don't want them eating my goldfish, so obviously they're fenced off. But yeah, we got a little viewing area for the guests. It's kind of like an interactive thing with the birds. I guess the ducks and maybe egrets can fly in here. They can, they probably won't. But it's kind of like in the exhibit, sort of. So yeah, we've got 4 bird species in here. So, which do we start with? Let's climb over this. You've got a nice little big water source here separating the land for the birds stuff, and this water source obviously is good for the ducks and the egrets. So got our mandarin ducks, so they you find them in East Asia. The males, this is a male. The males are all the nice pretty ones. The females are a bit bland. That's the case with a lot of bird species. You have the showy offy males and the bland females. But yeah, you mostly find them East Asia, they should mostly eat grass, insects, but they have been known to eat some fish, which is why I didn't want the goldfish in here. So they separated goldfish over there. If they had koi, they'd be fine. I don't think any of these birds could eat koi, but they don't. And they have been introduced in some other areas, some in the UK, I think. So they're a bit of an invasive species there. Next bird we got is our golden pheasants. See it here again. This is the male, showy, awfully beautiful gold and blue and red. And I think there's I'm not sure where the female is, but she's like brown. Yeah, no, the golden pheasants, they come from zoological Puerto Limon, and I think the ducks, they come from a private breeder probably. I think that's where we got them from. Yeah, the golden pheasants, they also East Asian bird. They they don't fly very well. Apparently they don't look so good when they fly. They mostly stay on the ground. There have been feral populations in Europe and the Americas, but they native to East Asia. Let's see if we can find new. I think this is a female over here, a female golden pheasant. You see, she is not as colorful as the male. So next I want to show off is our egrets. Let's see if we can find our egrets. Egrets. Huh. I want to save the cranes for last. Where are the egrets? I cannot find. Here's an egret. So we got these intermediate egrets. They're not exclusively East Asian. You find them in Australia, Southeast Asia, some in India, even East Africa you find them. But yeah, we got intermediate egrets out there. Egrets are like my favorite bird, one of my favorite birds. So intermediate egrets, they kind of, as the name says, between the size of great egrets and little egrets. They're kind of a medium egret size, I guess. They eat reptiles, fish, insects, so again, I didn't want the goldfish to be eaten by our birds. The native birds in the area, I get, this shouldn't be harmful to the goldfish. Like native birds we get here are probably red-knobbed coots and Egyptian geese. And Egyptian geese, they eat grasses and seeds. Red-knobbed coots eat invertebrates and aquatic plants. So a goldfish should be safe from the native birds. And they fenced off from these birds. So goldfish hopefully will be fine. And this is my favorite bird of this little aviary, our red-crowned cranes. So now these are an endangered crane species. We also got them for reward from that little business party we got with the Spix Macaw. Yeah, we got a pair here. So there you find them in East Asia. You get them, they migrate from China, East Russia, Korea. And you also have a resident population on Hokkaido, which is Japan's northernmost island. And that's probably the most iconic picture you find of these red-crowned cranes are them dancing in the snow of Hokkaido, where they'll just stay in like a little field. And they do a cool little dance. They also have those unique calls. You can go on YouTube, probably check them out. It's pretty beautiful. But yeah, I'm glad we can get these red-crowned cranes. And I put them in the aviary because I don't want to clip their wings. Look how pretty these birds are. I don't want to clip their wings, so they can still fly around if they want to. They're mostly on the ground though. But yeah, that's it for the East Asian garden bird, our little aviary thing. We've got a little shack here for staff and stuff. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.